2, 1.
Okay. Now there's one topic I didn't get a chance to share the show. Was called the 4 Windows of Success. Now that is in my book. 4 Windows of Success. You need to have what's called a short-term window, long-term window, retirement fund, or I call it a fund really. And then I Love Me fund if you're single, or We Love Us fund if you're married.
Yes.
Okay?
Say them over again.
So actually draw a square and make 4, it'll be 4, and then go X in that square. So that's 4, you have 4 windows.
Across. That's across.
Across. So Jake, make a big old square, and then bam, and bam.
Yeah.
So you have 4 windows. All right? So big square, and then line down, line across. So you have 4 windows. All right? So the upper left-hand side, short term. Short-term window, that's anywhere from 3 to 6 months of your income set aside. 3 to 6 months. So if you lose job, change job, you have 3 to 6 months of your income set aside to fund you. Because back when the financial crisis hit, it actually took people 6 to 12 months really to find a new job.
Yeah.
So if you lose money, if you lose your income, you got to be able to pay the rent, because rent is due. No matter if you got to work or not, rent is due. So that's why you need to have a short term. Next window to the right is a long-term plan. So the long-term plan, you need to have funds set aside for if you pay your car insurance, your life insurance, or your renter's insurance, if you pay that on an annual basis, it's cheaper. So put some dollar signs in that one. Put dollar signs in that block over there. Put like 5 of them. And then underneath of that, put a percentage sign, and then put a line under it, and then put LS. So the interest off of that money will maintain your lifestyle when you have enough money in that particular account.
All right, you say this is in your book?
It is the 4 windows are in my book. So you can get the book, but I'm just kind of have you join it.
I got you.
All right, now in the lower left-hand corner, that says, I said that's the retirement fund, but I don't really like to call it retirement, because when you retire, you're really not retiring. That's a fun fund. Because, like I said, I retired, but I'm like, I like having fun, So that's the fun fund. So when you retire, because you want to have fun,
Yeah, absolutely.
right? You want to go do. You want to go somewhere, and do things, right? Like at least once a year, my wife and I will take a trip somewhere or do something. And mainly my youngest son, that brother, I don't know about him. I don't know if he wanted to come back to the United States to live or not, because he right now he lives in Japan.
Awesome.
Yeah, he lives in Japan. And he joined the military like his daddy did. But when I was in the military, he was born in England. He was born in England. And of all my 3 kids, he was the only one born overseas. But he joined the military, and that brother ain't been back.
He ain't been back.
It's in his blood.
It is, man. I was like, he's the only way. He went back east. He went to South Korea a couple of times. He got a wife from over there, and he thought she was from South Korea, but she was from Thailand. And so that brother, he went to Italy. Me and my wife, we went to Italy twice, because he was. So we went over to Italy twice, and then I ended up going to Thailand. Yes, I went to Thailand. I got a picture with me standing next to this doggone tiger. Tiger took him, was yawning, man. Had big old teeth on his tiger. Yeah, big old, Then I went to, then we went to England. We went to England, and that's where he was born. So to him, he was going home. Because he was born at, So we went to England, and so we were there, and that was fun. My wife, she hadn't seen England. I hadn't been there in like 30 years, because, yeah, that was fun because the roads were all thin. Man, I forgot it was that thin. I mean, and you got a double-decker bus. It was. But you know, each year that's our fun. So we get to go. So now we're waiting to go to Japan.
Yeah, call me when you get ready ahead of time. I'm going too.
You gonna go?
Yeah.
So
On my list.
that's what that fun is for that. And then the block on to the right down at the bottom, that's when you're single, it's I love me. When you're married, it's a we love us.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some things that you like to do?
Why can't I say love me when I'm married? I'm just asking.
Huh? No, when you no, I said when you single is the I love me. Yeah, when you're married is we love us. So
I love me.
When you're married, I love me still.
Because when you're married, there's only one. So even when you say I love me, you're talking about two.
Oh, that's pastor for you.
Even when you're married. That's right. Remember, there's only one when you're married. That's right. Or stay single.
You're still one.
Yeah.
well, because even in married, because if you're married, if you like to go, like my wife, she likes to go to what's that store?
What, Hobby Lobby?
There you go.
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Because you know, if I go by Michael's, I'm just gonna like right on past that bad boy. Because that's her store. You know, me, Best Buy. I'm gonna stop in that bad boy for sure. You know? But everybody has that. So
I'll
that's
be
what.
passing by that
You
one.
go past
To Hobby Lobby.
So that's what the I love me or the we love us fund is for.
Yeah.
You know, for
There you
those
go.
type of things. But those are the 4 windows of success. So you want to make sure those windows are filled first before you do anything type of outside investing. Those 4 windows have to be set up first before you go out there to invest in individual stocks and all that good stuff. You want to have those 4 windows set up first. Okay?
The first question,
Yes, sir.
you know, there's been some changes, where if you have a 401k, you have to start pulling out at 70, but they changed that to 75, I believe.
Okay.
And is that applicable to an IRA? I mean, it's all about the government wants their taxes, right? So,
Right. So anytime you use a shelter, shelters have rules. IRS will tell us what you can and cannot do. So one of the rules is that, like IRAs and 401ks and IRAs, the rule is you have to take money out once you turn age 70. For Roth IRAs, you can put money into the Roth IRA past the age of 70. You don't have to take the money out.
I heard it was 75, but
Not
I might be
necessarily.
mistaken.
I haven't heard that rule just yet. But you don't have to take money out. But at age, the regular IRA and the 401k, 70. You have to start taking it out. And they call that a RMD, required minimum distribution.
And that minimum is?
It depends on your age and depending on how much money you have. They calculate how much you have to take out. And normally it's not really, it depends on what you have, but it's not like a lot. Now, say if you have a Roth, a IRA, and you but you give that IRA to a child, like that child inheritance. That child has to take a required minimum distribution based on the age of the parent when that parent had turned 70 as well. So it's based on that. But again, it's still a percentage based on what that parent's age was and the amount that's in that particular account as well. That is 70 is the trigger when that person turns 70.
You still get taxed on that?
Yeah. Uncle Sam wants Uncle Sam wants you to get wealthy or rich, but you got to get wealthy or rich his way.
So, I know some people be asking me, and I wanna hear your perspective on it,
Okay.
cause you do insurance also. term life versus whole life, once your time expire, I think, 75 is the time it expired, correct? 70, 75? Time
95.
expired? Huh?
95.
95, the term?
Mhm.
Oh, it must have changed then. I thought it was like 70.
Yeah.
It did.
It depends on the company, but like our company, you're guaranteed insurable to age 95. Now,
But is it a 25-year gap that you can do?
well, with us, it's like you have different term limits. You can have a 10-year term, a 15-year term, 20-year term, 25, 35. Now, what stays the same is that, say, like a 25-year period. Once you get a term insurance with us, you are guaranteed insurable for that same dollar amount for 25 years. Now, at the end of that 25-year period, that's called an interterm conversion. So at that 25-year period, you have to make a decision. If you want to keep the same dollar amount and the same coverage, it's going to cost more.
Right.
If you can't make that payment at that 25-year period, then you do a conversion, which means you either lower your dollar amount, your coverage amount, to within a certain dollar amount that you can afford, and then, or you just take the extra coverage, depending on how young you are.
Or you don't live that long, basically what they telling you.
Well, the thing is that when you first got the coverage, you should have been investing.
Right, versus, correct.
Yeah, you should have been investing, because after that same 25-year period of time, you should, if you would have been investing, after 25 years, you would have cash.
Yeah.
And if you have cash, then you don't need life insurance.
That's right.
Because life insurance is only a temporary thing.
Yeah.
If you have cash, then you don't have a need for life insurance.
So what basically what he's saying, am I correctly, we've always been taught to get life insurance at a younger age, when we should have got investments at a younger age. Then at a certain point, then we should have got term
Well-
life insurance for the rest of it.
No, what you should have got, well, the thing is that our parents should have had cash and gave us cash to start life out with,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
Right, okay.
All right, so if we didn't start life out with cash, that's all of us kind of fell into that. Our parents fell into that too.
Mhm.
So if you have life insurance, you have investments at the same time. So by the time 25 years down the road comes along, you have cash. So you don't need a whole lot of life insurance. So when you get to that 25-year period, you drop off whatever life insurance you need because you got cash. Like when I got to that point, because I think I had 20 years coverage, and at the end of the 20 years, I had cash. Like we have cash now, so I don't need a whole lot of life insurance. So I just lowered the amount of life insurance I need because I got the cash.
Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Rob?
What's the difference between whole life?
Now they do have something like whole life. Whole life supposed to have a savings program that's built into it,
Yeah.
and that's what they've sold that to us forever.
Yeah.
But the savings program that's inside of a whole life program does not grow like it's supposed to or like it should. And then they say the money that's in the whole life, you can like borrow from it.
Mhm.
First thing, does it make sense to borrow your own money?
Mhm.
Right? Right? And then if you borrow your own money, you have to pay it back with interest.
You paying them on your own money.
Right, that don't make sense either, right? And then if you do borrow your money, you have to pay it back with interest. And no, I've said rule of 72, you take the amount of interest, you get any money, then you pay it back. So if you borrow at 8% and you don't pay it back, that means that's gonna double. So that means your debt is doubling, and you're doubling and double. So if you died age 65 and you borrowed that money back, whatever you own plus the interest is deducted
From your face value.
from that face value.
Yeah.
So you thinking you're getting $100,000, but you ain't, because they're gonna deduct that money from your face amount. And they don't tell you that until after the fact.
Isn't that kind of how a reverse mortgage works, where you sort of borrow money your house and
Yeah, that has an element to it as well.
pay back with interest?
Mhm. Yeah, and that's why, like insurance companies have the biggest buildings and stuff like that, because they collect more money than they actually pay out.
They make it serious. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Required, you gotta have it.
yeah.
Isn't it funny
Yeah.
how
Smart.
hospitals have buildings like that too?
Yeah, I mean, any type of insurance type element. So it's, not to say that like the company I work for, not to say they're the greatest, but it's, that's what it is. So you always want to get to the point where you get yourself in a cash position.
Yeah.
And the best thing to do it is, invest. And what do you think investments are used for? Let me ask you that question. What do you think investments are, the money you invest, what is it used for?
To pay Congress and the government. Pay the presidents and the senators, pay their salaries after they not in office no more. But they still get paid, they still get a check
That's coming out.
for the rest of their life.
That's coming out.
That's part of FICA, right?
That's coming out
Social
your
Security.
taxes. You saying
Not for us.
the company that we invest in, what is that money
Yeah.
being
It's
used
for
for?
expanding, right?
Yeah.
Expansion.
Expansion.
No. Not company, but.
Who's
your-
who's a business owner here? When someone invests with you, what are you using that money for?
For the business. To improve
Expand your
the
business.
Use it as a tool, right?
You use it as a tool
Yeah.
for business.
Yeah.
It could be for research in your business, it could be for expanding in your business.
Yeah.
You use them to make and do more business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not for play.
That's right.
You're using that money for business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, so your business is gonna make more profitability.
Right.
So the more profit your business makes, the more you're gonna be able to make, and then we give back to your shareholders.
Sure.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
So, no, Congress, them dudes are just, they wrong with it. And when you're wrong with it, they'll come back on you too.
Mhm.
But that, but the purpose of someone investing in a business to help their business become more profitable. This is real money. This is just another subject here, but show you all that. This is real. Looks fake though, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It do.
Huh?
It do.
You know why this is real?
Why is it?
Because people believe it's true.
Why is it real?
You can touch it.
Why is it?
Huh?
Cause in your
Why
hand.
is it?
You can touch it.
Cause what's backing it?
It's from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Dominican Republic.
Right, different countries.
This is Korea. This is a $10,000 bill.
Mm-hmm.
10,000.
And in the United States, it's what, $5?
You know what? If you download an app, it's called Currency Exchange.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
right.
Google.
Currency Exchange, and it'll tell you what this is worth based on the dollar.
Yeah.
10,000. What do you think it is from the U.S. dollar?
Probably 10. $10, $5, something like that.
Where's that from?
Korea.
Korea.
Korea? It's probably pretty close to a dollar.
But what does that mean if it is a dollar?
10,000 to what?
Currency FX. Not
Yeah.
everybody. There's one person download that app. Currency FX. And find out what $10,000 won would be.
CFX.
Yeah,
$63 here.
10,000.
$63.
Yeah.
10,000 Japanese. Did you say Japanese?
No, he said Korean.
Oh,
Korean.
Korean.
Yeah. She was doing Japanese.
So
Korean.
in Korea, that's $10,000 right there, right?
Yeah, see it says 10,000 on that
Yeah,
bad
but
boy.
what I'm trying to figure out is, it's $10,000 in Korea, it's $60 here in the United States.
No, she had Japan. This is
That
different.
was Japan.
It's
Oh.
different.
South Korea, $6.
$6. $6 American.
That's a big change.
So
Yeah.
if you take,
$10,000 is $6 here.
if you take $10,000 United States cash
Oh, yeah.
and go to Korea,
Yeah,
you're rich.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm moving.
He's trying to,
Yeah,
trying to educate you. It's serious.
Yeah, that's man. I'm going. Wow.
Why do you think a lot of people, after they retire, they leave USA?
And
Go
go
live in
there.
other countries because cost of living, they can do it.
Yeah, man.
That's not worth $10,000.
I love y'all, but
like
y'all right.
$10,000 would be worth.
The only thing
Correct.
is, you need to know their laws,
Their laws.
cause there's a lot of countries, you
Right.
can't own nothing.
Now,
You could be
what
living.
you have to do is when you have that exchange, you have to look over in that country and see what it actually buys.
Yeah,
Now, some countries over there, they got some straight up technology over there.
yeah.
Like in Thailand, Thailand is like it's $100 here, $100 there. You get 3,000 of their dollars over there in Thailand. And I bought my wife some like 100% cashmere it's silk, scarf,
Shawls.
scarf,
They're,
it was
no,
like,
they're not scarves, they're shawls.
okay, shawl.
It's a shawl.
Go ahead, we understand, Joe.
It was like 50 baht,
Yeah.
and 50
yeah.
baht is $5.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why people go to Mexico to buy stuff too.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but it just depends, you know, so that's why it's like, money is not, you know, money is whatever the country says it is, and
Yes.
you can go over there and buy different things. So it's just, it's relative based on where you're actually going, so, that's the difference. So,
Just
yes,
getting there sometimes can be expensive.
Yeah.
The airline ticket.
yeah,
Wasn't
So-
it like $2,000 to go to Japan? Just,
Thailand,
no, not, yeah, Thailand?
Thailand.
From
Just
here?
yourself.
Round trip was $2,000.
Yeah.
Just him.
Yeah,
From
just
here, yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago though, Joe?
2 years ago?
No, I went to Thailand.
Oh, no, because he was in England. He was in Germany last year. The year before was
I tell you that, brother, he ain't coming
3
back.
years ago. Hold on, I think it was 3 years ago.
3 years, yeah, it's different now, someone just went, and it just depends on what class you fly to,
Yeah. Wow.
but it's worth it,
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, well,
it's worth it, Joe.
All right, but yeah, so it depends, like the IRAs, like your age when you get out there. But when do you retire?
Yeah.
You ask that question.
Nature abhors a vacuum.
When do you retire?
I'm gonna tell you, when Social Security say I can. When Social Security say I can, I'm done.
Is that a trick question, Joe?
It is somewhat. When do you retire?
No, depends on your plan.
Depending on your plan.
Who said that?
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Right. Retirement is not an age thing, it's a money thing.
Yeah,
You have enough money, you can retire.
yeah,
It's a money thing, not an age thing.
yeah, it's your plan.
You have enough money, you can retire.
Money based on what you feel is enough money.
Exactly.
Because everyone still be getting stuff,
You're right.
so they have to work.
Right. If you have enough money, then you can retire.
Yeah, right?
Debt affects everything.
That's true.
They gotta reduce your debt.
How old did I tell you I was when I retired?
52? Yeah.
Now, I still work. You know why I work?
'Cause
You
like
want
to.
more stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I want to.
Cause
It's
he
fun.
had,
Yeah.
he's got ADHD. He's
you
gotta
want
do
to.
it.
You gotta do
You
it.
got plenty of $100 bills up there.
He's gotta
Want
be
to.
out there.
But again, explain that to me, how do you retire at 52?
Because I retired
You don't
at
have a
52.
lot of debt. He don't got a lot of cars.
No, y'all talking about work.
I was at-
wanna know the actions.
Joe.
He retired at 52, did he just quit working? Or did?
No, well, I was at the V-
System he retired.
Because of the system too. I worked at the
He
VA.
took advantage of the system.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's what he,
I did 20 years.
okay, there we go. Okay, see, that's what I need to understand, because I know that.
Not
that
everybody had what I had.
20 years in, right. I got an uncle like that, he didn't retire from 3 jobs. He
okay,
put 20 years on each job.
that's
No, I
good.
just wasn't trying to.
But like,
Yeah.
like for me, if you don't, like this financial management, coming in the military, they didn't tell you. You need to start putting money aside, other people did, but
Now, I
once
have
you,
both.
huh?
I have both. I did
Yeah.
20, but I have cash.
But that's the thing, retiring, not knowing you need to put money in as you're in.
Yeah.
And then when you get out, you still gotta work.
Right.
Cause I went to work for the same people, as they call it, double dipping,
Right.
but it's like, unless they tell you, like the kids going in now,
Mhm.
they need to tell them. You need to put so much money away, cause, you know, when you retire, you still gonna have to work.
Yeah.
So, I was not happy that when I got out and said, okay, I still gotta work, I've saved money, but, you know, you can automatically let them take it out and you won't see it.
You're right. Now,
wasn't
like
told that.
my 3 of my kids did military.
Okay?
And while they're in, I told them that while they were in, because all 3 of them, that's why all 3 got, I got 4 of them got masters, but the 3 that were in, while they were in, they
Right.
started their degrees. And actually, my youngest son, that brother, when he was in, I told him to get his masters, and I was telling him about teaching. He was on active duty
Mm-hmm.
and teaching at the University of Maryland. while we was on active duty, and I was like, man, you know, why did you do, you know, because I didn't do that with I got
Put
out.
money away while he's in there.
Right.
Yeah,
We're not taught that. We taught this to go to work.
Right.
yeah.
Go to work and retire after you go to work.
Bring your check home and give it
He
back.
did 14 and got a retirement.
Wow.
Wow.
14, retirement, 100%, master's degree. He's got certification as Cisco certified. He's Cisco certified. He's over contractor making 200 G's.
My son did 11, fully retired, 100%.
Yeah, I'm still like, you know what?
That's
Whoa!
challenging.
You know what?
No. Can I just make a statement? What I'm gleaning from Joe is that you gotta get your mind changed, and that scripture talk about renewing your mind. Some of our statements are freeing us from our own responsibility. The Bible said, if you don't seek, you don't find. You don't knock, the door don't be open. You don't ask, you don't receive. And a lot of what we're experiencing is our fault. We said nobody taught us, but you gotta seek knowledge and not wait on it.
Come on,
And
preacher.
we're lazy in our thinking, and we're lazy in our actions. Proverbs teaches you that. You gotta seek like you're seeking for a treasure. And you gotta get out of that mindset that nobody taught me, nobody helping me. I'm telling you, you're setting yourself up to be a victim. So listen to what you say, listen to what you ask. You're setting yourself up.
That's why you have to tell them now while they're young.
Yeah, and that's what I did for my children. I made sure I told them. There was a game that I played with them when they were young. There was Robert Kiyosaki had a game called Rich. Well, he wrote a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, but he had a game called Cash Flow.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I played that game with them when they were young. My 12, 10, and my daughter was 7. And it teaches them finance, accounting, and investing in that one game. And I played that with them, and once they started getting older, they understood it. And I played the game I'm playing with my grandkids now. And so all of them have homes. They
Well,
have
not the
homes.
grandkids, because they're not old enough.
Yeah,
The
the
oldest
grandkids
is
now.
17.
But they
But they're catching on with that.
they have homes. So they understood the value of getting assets.
Yeah.
They have investments. They understood to get the value of getting having investments too. Because my mom didn't have that. You know, my mom didn't have it until I came along, and I told my mom how to get it and everything. So that's the things that we have to get, that we make sure we pass it on to our children. So that's the literacy, the legacy. And so as we get it, we have to do it first. We have to do it. No matter where you are in life, do something.
Yeah.
Because once we do it, because our children will do what we do. Not what we say. They'll do what we do. And then when they see us do it, they'll do it.
Yeah.
And then that transfer over to our children's children.
Yeah.
So, I know I talked to someone earlier, they were saying that, and I agree, cause I don't, the stock market thing, let's say the stock market thing.
Okay.
I got $3,000 in my account. I'm looking at this stock thing, I see that thing going down from 3,000, 2,500, 2,000. I don't understand that stock stuff, I'm pulling my money up out of there.
Right.
So, what would you say to a person who's still learning the stocks? All I was told, put my money in the stock and investment stuff. All I see is my money, I'm pulling out of this dude. What would you say for a person to do?
Okay. Everybody got a piece of paper? Write $20.
$20,
Write $20. Write it down, because you won't get it if you don't. Write down $20.
Paper plate right
piece of
there.
paper.
Use that one.
Piece of paper. Write $20.
Yeah, right in
I
there.
can put it on my phone.
Write $20. Draw an arrow from that $20.
Up or down?
Down. Draw an arrow down from that $20. Arrow down. Write $1 at the bottom.
$1.
Okay. To the right of that $20, the 10 apples. I'll say the 10 apples.
You're right, like 20.
To the right, 10 apples.
Ten,
On the right of that, the 20.
oranges.
By the $20.
Yeah. All right. This is gonna lock your brain up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you had $20.
Yeah.
Bought you 10 apples.
Okay.
Now those apples are down to $1. How much did you lose?
$10.
What? Say that again?
No.
You had $20 and you bought 10 apples. Now those apples are down to $1. How much did you lose?
You did it.
You did it. $2 a piece, and now there's $1 at the bottom.
How much did you lose?
You didn't.
Half.
You didn't lose no money.
Well, how much was that?
15.
Because you bought 10 for 20 and now they're down to $1. So if they're down to $1, it increased, right?
No.
Wait,
No.
Say you didn't lose nothing, you only lost.
$20.
Spent 20 on.
Bought 10 apples.
Say it
So that's
again.
$2 each apple, so that's $2 per apple, right? If you buy, right, you got $20 and you bought 10 apples. So that's $2 per apple. Now you got $1 left.
Now they're $1.
But now they only $1, so you gained
Karina, you gotta
$1.
be, Karina,
Off each apple.
Yeah, don't get it up. I'm like, you didn't lose no money. Okay, Joe.
Right, you gained $1.
You got us stimulated. Go
Wait a
ahead.
minute, I'm tripping on it.
Oh, do it again, do it again.
I told you it's gonna lock your brain up.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
No, he didn't give you
No,
information.
that's like
Give me
$20.
enough information.
Oh, now you know.
Apples cost? How much apples cost?
If
Tell
they
me
$1
how much
now,
apples
listen, if it's 20, look, if it's $20, I got $20,
$20.
right? And I just went to the grocery store and I bought 10 apples.
Okay, now.
So how much is that? How much
How
are
much
the
is the
apples?
apple?
If you got $20 and you bought 10 apples, how much is it? $2 per apple.
$2 per apple.
So you
Well, wait,
paid
but you
$2
spent
per
20 on
apple.
the apples, you ain't got $20.
So the price is $20, I mean, the price is $2 per apple.
Yeah, man,
So you just paid $2 for 10 apples, but now they went down to
Down to
$1.
$1.
So now.
So you didn't lose no money.
You didn't lose no money.
Right.
What?
You didn't lose nothing, you
Because
spent
there
more
was
on the apples than they are worth
Apples
now.
was- If you paid
You
$20
spent- so you
to
was
start
up,
out
that's
with
a
10
little
apples,
hard,
and you
though.
passed it down, and they were only $1, you still have $20.
That's a
Close.
I mean, you still
That's
have your
close.
apples, you
Like,
have.
we on the right
Okay, here we go, here we go,
Okay.
Listen up, listen
here we go,
up.
here we go.
Okay.
You haven't lost a dime,
That's
Right,
right.
you didn't lose nothing.
cause you still got 10 apples.
Right.
So you still got the lane. You still got the
You
lane.
still got the 10 apples.
You still got
So
the lane.
if those apples are now down to $1, what do?
You buy.
You buy more
Buy
apples.
more.
Right,
So when the market go up,
Now
they
you
worth
got
more.
double.
they worth more. They double,
Alright.
double, triple your money.
Wow.
Got it, okay, got it,
Almost.
I just didn't say it the way.
What happens when it goes down?
got it. So, ladies,
Ladies,
this I call this my shoe theory.
What?
This is my shoe theory, because guys get this too. Ladies, your favorite pair of shoes, you pay $50 for those shoes. All right, now those shoes are on sale for $5 in 4 different colors.
Jesus, I'm buying all 4 for the same price. All 4 for the same price. So I ain't out no more money. So in other words, don't sell, buy.
No, they don't sell.
In other words, don't sell, buy. Keep or buy.
That's perfect.
Are you sure?
It's all over there.
And the answer to your question then would be, you wouldn't
Hold on,
cash
hold on.
out, you would sell.
Yeah, say it again. Tell me what you just said. So in other words, say it again.
And what you were saying with the money that you start seeing your stock money go down, when you start seeing it go down, you sell it.
No.
Nope.
No,
Buy.
You go buy. You go buy some more.
Go buy some more.
But no. You said you were losing money. You said you started with 3,000, then you see now it's at 25, now it's getting to 2,000. And you said, oh no, man, I'm losing. Let me take my money out.
That's what you don't supposed to do.
Yeah, you don't take it out.
You go buy some more.
Right.
don't
Okay.
take it out.
Okay.
Now, do you remember how we
Or
looked
you
at?
just let it roll. You hear what she said? You let it roll. Is that true?
Yeah, just let it
Remember,
get along.
Dr. Hilliard said this years ago, man. But he was talking about Dr. Hilliard was talking about toxic relationships, but he said this, and you know, remember Dr. Hilliard? He said you got to buckle up and ride it out.
That's right, that's right.
That's when the market does its thing. Buckle up and ride it out. Now, remember we looked at the Dow Jones, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's the Dow Jones at now?
47,805.
Where was it in 1992?
37.
3,000.
Yeah,
So if you had money in 1992, and where's it at now?
yeah.
Where is it?
Don't matter.
Right.
Even though it took a hit, or if it failed, if you lost, or whatever, if you just left it in there and just rolled it out, then
You
today
get-
you have a
you
chump
get-
change.
Big
Okay.
change.
Gotcha.
You got it now?
You gotta ride it
All right,
out.
you got, so you gotta ride it
Can
out.
y'all donate like $100 to our family? I'll put
Yeah, I'm asking the question because I know people gonna be asking, so I'm just
That
asking
was a
some
good
stuff
question.
just so
Yeah,
people can.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Cause people keep trying to pull money out, that's not the time to pull money out.
Right.
That's the time to go buy some more.
Right.
And just let it do what it do.
Yes, sir.
That's a.
Got it.
Hold up, we got over here. Did I come to you? Yes, sir.
So, the way I understand it is you don't want to take out from the money that's making money. You wanna leave it in there, but at a certain point, you don't wanna ride that volatility that might exist.
Yeah.
So you'd have to, change it in the money market, cash to lock
When
it.
you're old.
Yeah, when you're older.
When you get to when you're in the accumulation phase, when you're younger, you can handle that. But once you get to a point where you're retired, when you get to retirement, you'll stop that. But when you're
So what do you do instead?
Not completely, Joe.
no, not completely. You have a percentage. Like say, maybe 80% of your money you put in a fixed position, then maybe 20% you'll leave it over there.
Yeah, yeah.
But like when you're like you in a hunt,
Yeah,
you want to go for it.
yeah. That's
So it all depends on your age group too. So when you're doing is moving and pulling and taking and staying and all that, depends on your age group. So you gotta
Yeah.
really talk to a financial advisor
Right.
to see what's the best time. Okay, I'm 75 years old, should I keep my money in there?
Right.
Or versus be 24, 25 years old,
Yeah.
you ride it out. So it all
Yeah.
depends on your financials,
Mhm.
depends on your age group, depends on
Yep.
everything. So that's why it's best to talk to someone before you make a full decision.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
You have business cards, Joe?
I do. I don't have a whole lot, but I got the business card. Now, you downloaded my app.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can send me a link, send me a message and say, hey, we need to chat. There's some of my cards right there.
All right. That's for serious people though.
Now,
Yeah.
now if there's a point, I'm sorry.
I think
Gloria had a question. Go ahead, Gloria.
I'm still confused. So, yeah,
Get the sound.
you said that you had like 3,000, then it went down to 2,500. So you say invest more in it, right?
Yeah.
So, what if that, by you putting more in it, it goes back down?
Keep going down,
Instead, cause you keep putting money, to me, that's, you wasting your money.
You had 3,000, now you got $10.
Cause it's not growing.
Right, you're losing.
So is there like certain amount of time that you let it sit there? Or do you just, like you said, invest in something else? Because to me, you're losing money. You're losing money.
Did you do the
If it-
exercise?
If you get it and it goes down, but then you put money back in, is it gonna go up?
When it goes up.
Eventually.
Eventually.
It does.
Yeah, but how
But
long?
eventually, are you broke when it starts going back up? If
When
you
you
have
bought-
anything in there?
When you bought those boots at $50, you bought one at $50. You paid $50.
Right.
But then you go back and they're, what, $5? Did you lose your $50 boots?
No,
No.
you got some more.
People think people think losing and that's what stops them from moving on.
Right.
You're not losing.
You're gaining.
You're gonna be gaining.
That's right.
Yeah, because
Because it's gonna be more on the dollar.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more on the dollar now.
But it's gotta be a limit to where you say, I'm taking a fault, I'm bleeding, I need to stop my bleeding.
No, that's,
Because
That's-
again, if you got $3,000,
negative.
okay, all right, hold on, let me go this way. We got $3,000. The market takes a hit and you're losing. It drops. Now you look at, you check your account and you only got $200 in there.
How long do you wait
You don't
before it
think
comes?
we're in
how
the
long-
market?
Hold on. How long
We're
did
in
you
the
wait?
market too.
Hold on, baby, hold on.
I'm
How long do you
I'm
wait?
crying too. I got Tesla stock. And it was at one point at over 500. Now if you look at it, it went down to like 300. I was crying, but what did he tell me? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I have gone, what was it? What was it? What was it?
Did you get it?
It was
Yeah,
1,000%
We had 300 shares of
interest
Tesla
back because I waited. But if I wouldn't have listened to my husband, I'd be like, no, I gotta get out. It hurt. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt because we think we're losing, but we're not. We're ahead of more
So
people.
what I hear you saying then is, no matter how much you lose, you ain't gonna never go bankrupt.
Yes.
True.
It's your mindset, and at the same
Only time you
you're
lose
taking advantage
is
of,
when you sell.
yeah,
When
that's
it
when
goes
you,
down.
Yeah.
That's when you lose.
that's when you lost
Here's
completely.
why we have a hard time.
People gonna keep buying,
See,
buying, buying.
and this is why I try to tell people, before you start getting money, which a lot of people haven't been taught, you need to understand how money works.
Right.
Financial literacy.
Right.
We
That's a good
don't know.
Right.
That's why we ask a lot of questions, because we don't know financial literacy. All we know is we get a check, we go to work, go get a check, and we spend. We don't know when we get that check, there's some things we need to do with that money. All we know is get the check and go spend.
Pay our bills.
Pay our bills. That's all we.
Our bills, yeah.
Yeah,
You mean that's all we know? And maybe 20 years ago we were talking about go get a check, go to work, go get a check, and put it in the savings account. We find out savings accounts ain't doing nothing.
Right.
And then maybe like the 90s, maybe early 2000s, we started learning about the RIAs and Roths.
Right.
It's bigger than that now.
Yeah,
It's now, he's talking about the 18, 20%. Now it's on a whole nother level now.
yeah.
Because, I mean, but that's where that's why we find out a lot of people now is the rich are still getting richer, the middle class is about to be gone, and a lot of people becoming poor because they haven't learned financial literacy yet. They don't understand how money works.
and they're thinking
Hold
they're
on,
losing
we
their
have-
own
we
money.
And they're thinking they're losing, but really they're not losing.
That's what I thought.
They're losing if they're not in the
Hold
market.
on, Belinda.
They're losing it. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, what I was gonna say is this, you think about it this way, okay, so you spent your $50, you bought in, and the stock is going down. You think you're losing, but as the stock goes down, other people are seeing, hey, I better get in on this because it's low, and they buy in.
Yeah.
So then that's how it goes back up, because, you know, they get it when it's low. You know, so more people are buying in, they're like, okay, let me jump in, and they're taking 2 or 3 or 5, you know, stocks or whatever you call it, in that, and so that's how it goes back up. So you're not losing, but the mentality is, as you see it going down, like, wait a minute, hold up, I need to pull my money out because it's going down. But the other side of that is someone else is looking at it saying, I need to buy now while it's low.
Yeah.
So as other people are buying in, that causes it to go up. That's all
Okay.
I'm going to say.
Hold on.
Go ahead, go
What
ahead.
if you bought stock in like, back in the day, Kmart and all those places that closed down, what happens then?
You get out.
Well, think about it. What happens when the business closes?
It goes bankrupt.
Money, or somebody else could buy it.
Somebody buys it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Somebody else buys it, and you know.
Walmart bought
But
cable.
the thing is, though, if you buy like mutual funds, y'all heard of mutual funds, right?
Yeah.
Tell me what you know about mutual funds.
Little or none.
Little nut. A mutual fund is like a pool of money.
Yeah.
The mutual funds, you pull your money together and give it to what's called a professional money manager. They say his name is Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair has a research team that he works with. He knows when to buy stock, sell stock, and hold stock.
Right.
The average mutual fund can invest in anywhere from 100 to 300 different companies.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who wins the burger war, because they know when they invest in McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. So as these 100 companies make a profit, he takes that profit and return it back to Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair makes anywhere from 10 to 12% return on his money. That way, we able to pool our money together and then take those profits and return back to us. Now, how much do you think Mr. Chair needs from each one of us to get started with his investment?
I'm like, don't pay more.
How much do you think?
$5, that's what I think, 100.
$100?
It's 50.
Right? It only takes $50 to get started. Right? $50 doesn't break the bank, but what it does, it creates a habit.
That's it.
So you habitually put away $50 a month, that's how you get wealthy.
Yeah.
Right? So those funds go to Mr. Chair, and that's how you get the wealthy part. So if you have a mutual fund, one company goes down, doesn't break a bank, doesn't break it. That's why mutual funds makes it easier. Because if you try to buy one company, that's when it's going to throw you off.
That's when you get dangerous.
Yeah. How much is one share of what is one share of Tesla stock?
Right now, it's too low.
It's four and some change.
But it's coming back up, right?
Yeah, but how much is it now? 4 and some change.
It's 400.
Yeah.
Normally, if you go to a broker like Merrill Lynch or something like that, you got to buy shares from them. They want you to buy a round lot. What's a round lot?
100 shares.
100 shares. So what's 100 shares of Tesla stock?
$40,000 now.
Hmm?
4,000?
Yeah. What is one share of Berkshire Hathaway?
can find it in the-
BNK 34. I think it's BNK 34. Look at that. Look at that one.
BK what?
BNK 34. I think it's BNK 34. No, BNK. Yeah, I think it's BNK something.
What's it called?
Berkshire Hathaway.
It's BRKB.
So while you
I
guys are
think it's
looking that up, I
BUR.
wanna say, we gotta go,
It's
because we gotta be
BRKB.
somewhere, but it's such a
Berkshire Hathaway.
blessing to meet all you people.
All right, thank you.
And to
Thank you
know
for
brothers
coming.
and sisters that, you know, who knows, we might only see each other here, there, or in the air.
They had
But it's,
$498.
I just wanted to say it was really great to meet you guys, and
That's what I'm
Very nice to
thank you,
meet
Joe.
you as well.
We'll see you later.
Yes, sir.
So it's 500, about 500.
About $500 a share.
Right.
BNK?
Yeah.
It's BRK.
They
BRKB.
have 498.8.
How much?
Oh, no.
Berkshire Hathaway?
BNK.
Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah.
I think it's BIR.
No, it's
Oh, it's
BRKB.
Because it wouldn't be that much. It's like 10,000.
Did we show
They're
the
saying
wrong
they
one?
got the wrong one.
We got the wrong one.
Oh, BRKA.
Yeah, BRK.
Yeah, BRK-A.
Oh, BRKA is 747,800.
47,000.
That's one share.
Wow.
Can you imagine you have to buy 100 of them?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it didn't start that way. If you look at the,
248.
if you look at the timeline.
So you gotta find some stock that's low enough that you can buy 100 shares and sit on.
Mm.
From a broker.
Through a broker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Through a broker, he said, they know when to buy, when to sell.
And you gotta pay that broker fee. So you be a broker.
$50.
That's where you go get a mutual fund and $50.
So
Well-
I do
Hey,
have a
thank
question.
you.
What?
I just read something on, what is it called? NASDAQ? NANV,
NASDAQ.
NASDAQ?
Yeah, you know what NASDAQ is?
Well, I was reading something that said if you take $1,000 right now and invest it in NASDAQ, 10 years from now, you'll be rich. I don't understand that.
We're gonna tell you right now.
No, not
Yes.
that one, the NV, it's a NV something, NVID, NVIQ. Huh?
NVIDIA is a stock.
Oh,
Okay, NVIDIA, yeah.
okay.
They said
Yeah,
right
what-
now,
yeah.
we should be investing at least $1,000 in NVIDIA.
NVIDIA is a
years from
stock.
now-
What is, look it up and see how much it is.
177.88.
Right
Yeah, look it up.
It's $177.82.
So you had to buy 100 of them.
Uh-huh.
Type in that.
NV.
100 and that 177
There it is.
Yeah,
times 100.
That's it right there.
this is 177. They said if you invest $1,000 in that right
No,
now,
you gotta buy 100 of them.
you gotta buy 100 of them.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Continue.
Continuous though.
You see, they ain't tell you you gotta buy 100 of them.
Can't just buy one.
So 100 times 1,000.
177 times. 100 or
Yeah.
1,000?
Stocks, individual stocks are sold in a round lot.
so you just can't take $1,000 and invest it.
No,
No.
you go up to a broker.
Not a broker.
Yeah, you go to a broker and say, I wanna buy one share, you know what you gonna do?
Laugh at
Yep.
you. I'm cooked.
That's a part of learning. That's the way you gotta learn all that kind of stuff.
But
That's
actually,
right, that's why
what
you
you have to
talking
bear in
about the
mind.
mutual fund, so if you have $1,000, it's best to do the mutual fund.
Right,
Yeah.
you won't buy the whole thing, you buy part of it,
Yeah, that's.
with all the rest of us.
That's the thing that,
Yeah.
we teach, I say we don't recommend individual stocks for middle America because of that same reason. You gotta pay the, arm and a leg to get, around a lot, a share. So if you buy, quality mutual funds, you got a chance to get in and not break the bank. And if you do what's called, he was talking about dollar cost averaging, you got a shot to, you said, you don't put it in the sit on, you sit in it, you put it in and invest on a regular basis.
Form.
And then you can see the good. The thing is, the stock market is like this.
Right.
And you want it like that.
Right,
So when it's like this, you can buy more shares for
Right.
less cost.
right.
But when it's up like that, you want it up, but while you investing, you don't mind it doing like that. Because when you get out, you want it up.
Right.
And that's when, because you have a lot more shares than you normally would have had you not invested when it was low. So you're gonna come out smelling like a rose.
Here's been like 20 years.
Yeah.
We all to the stage. Like 25, 30 years ago, I was on some things and I was on point, but I got out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 100 years old now, and I need to.
You're gonna be all right, man.
Am I gonna make it?
We learn.
If you don't know, see Joe. You don't know, see
Yeah,
Joe.
I'm at the call and wrestle with Joe up there, cause,
You gotta learn.
yeah, man, I'm on the down slope right there, and I don't wanna go fast. I want real slow, so.
Now, this is another thing, like you tell your kids, they get on the quicker, they hook you up.
Yeah.
My daughter, you know, is like, is it, okay, Dad, she's looking at a $500,000 house with 3 acres of land.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, damn, get this thing right here. We can get you a house put over there. I'm like, look, I got my own crib, but you know, the fact that you're thinking about it, brother, that's cool.
I don't turn it down. Give me
Yeah,
that, give me that quantity.
yeah, I'm like,
I visit.
I'm like, I said, yeah, my baby thinking about her daddy. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm like, thinking about her daddy.
You see what I'm saying?
So, but so you gotta, you know, just, you know, give it to you. Now, if you are 30 or if you 30 or younger, you up in here now, man, jump on it.
Yeah.
Jump on it.
Starbucks is at $98.
What about 75? What can you jump on at 75?
Still can.
You still can,
Yeah.
still can, because you know what? You never know
Come on.
what God got planned to give you right now.
That's right.
You never know. Something may come up in your life and bam,
Yeah, I did mine
You
when I
got
was like 30.
there's no, you know, you could be here because you don't know that God got planned for you.
That's right.
God got something planned for you. Next thing you know, tomorrow you walk out here. Next thing you know, boom, $1 million.
Yeah.
Would you, if you got $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
Call Joe.
You got it, Joe.
Joe, I'm gonna find your number real fast before the check even clear the bank. Call Joe.
That
Right,
was speed dial.
You know how voicemail is supposed to be number one? That's your line now.
Got you on speed dial, Joe. That ain't no joke.
That's good. That's
That's serious business. Yeah.
right.
You
So
ain't gonna get mad.
Yeah, not at all.
Yes.
Look, you got multiple lines you got called waiting.
I do. But that's the thing. You know, when we get the knowledge, we get the understanding, and that's when God shows up.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right.
That's when God shows up. So now you know what you need to do. Then I can trust you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's good.
You gotta get their mind right.
Yeah.
Better do it this year.
Yeah.
Your favor.
Yeah. All right. So it's 2. I know we're 3 minutes over. So now.
Amen, amen. So that was this year, because like I said, this year, I think last 3 or 4 years, we've been talking about finances, we've been talking about budgeting. This year is a year to understand what money is this year. we look about legacy. So now, I believe next year is gonna be the year we're talking about investments and stocks. Because God's taking us to another level. Because now, once we got out of debt, now we need to see what's the next phase.
Right.
And I believe the investments and stocks, and I'll bring Joe back next year, and so we can really learn what investments and stocks. I encourage you, as you're going through this journey where you at right now, I encourage you to get his cards. For the people online also, encourage you to get his cards, get his information, because now you need to start to put a plan together. Put a plan. Last year, we even gave you a booklet on if something do happen to you, what does that look like?
Yeah.
A lot of us, you die and your money's stuck in what? Probate, because you didn't put things in line. So I gave everybody a book last year. So I encourage you to get the book. I encourage you to get everything that you need, because like I said, this is the year of what? Favor and execute. So if you're not ready, that's why we say you got to put things in place, because you don't want all that hard work you did all these years and the government controlling your money. You want to make it go into your legacy for your children's children. Amen. So I thank you guys for coming today. Appreciate you. Again, get Joe's card. I'm gonna say his card here. Get his card or get his information on the QR code that you have on the QR code. I encourage everyone to do that so we can get planning of what's the next phase in our lives. Amen. To God be the glory. Until then, continue to walk by faith and not by sight. See you guys next week. Amen.
The lottery, Joe.